Some of you have been asking about the difference in gain between HDZERO and analog VTX. In reality, if you use the same antennas and the same transmit power, their gain performance is basically the same. However, HDZERO has a few little tricks to keep in mind. The 25 MW setting on a 0 isn't always exact. It can sometimes be a bit higher or a bit lower. In really strict competitions, pilots may be required to use the built-in calibration feature and double-check the output with a power meter. This makes sure that everyone is racing with exactly the same transmit power. Also, HDZERO and analog VTX perform differently in terms of signal diffraction, depending on the environment. For example, HDZERO can still barely work when there are nearby base stations or Wi-Fi interference. Meanwhile, an analog VTX might completely break up in the same conditions, but in a low interference, physically complex environment, like a forest or an abandoned building. HDZERO's diffraction performance won't be as strong as an analog VTX at the same power. So you need to pick your video system based on the specific conditions you'll be flying in. If you're mostly racing or training, HDZERO is a great choice. But if you're flying freestyle in complex spots like abandoned buildings or forests, then an analog VTX or other digital VTX is a better option.